and prepare the evidence-gathering process. The assessor shall receive assessment package composed of the following: 1 copy of assessor's guide, specific instruction to the candidate, competency assessment results summary, written report, written test, answer sheets, rating sheets according to the methods of assessment to be used corresponding to the number of candidates. Prepare the candidate. The assessor shall introduce herself.
Good morning, everyone. I am Jeremy Aristiliori, and I am your Competency Assessor for Visual Graphic Design Institute.
Acknowledge the presence of the TESDA representative, Assessment Center Manager, and Processing Officer.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of Ms. Raquel Albopera, our Processing Officer, Ms. Angel Eunice Adcor, our AC Manager, and Ms. Josephine Sarahina, our representative from TESDA Provincial Office. Good morning, Ma'am. You do not have to worry about their presence. They are here to oversee the conduct of competency assessment and to check if the conduct of assessment is in accordance with the prescribed competency assessment methodology and procedures. They will not assess you.
Check attendance and identity of candidates and collect admission slips.
Before we start, please submit to me your admission slip.
Thank you. Thank you.
Instruct the candidates to sign on the attendance sheet.
As I call your name, please acknowledge by raising your hand and sign the attendance sheet. Redentor Navarro, Mr. Brett Berrio, thank you, sir.
Present to the candidates an accomplished application form with self-assessment guide and explain its significance.
I have here with me your accomplished application form and self-assessment guide. This is an indication that you can perform all the competency enumerated for Visual Graphic Design Institute.
Conduct orientation to the candidates. The assessor must explain the context and purpose of the assessment.
I would like to welcome all of you to our center for your assessment for Visual Graphic Design Institute. The purpose of our assessment for Visual Graphic Design Institute is to determine the level of your competency.
Qualifications or units of competency to be assessed.
Today, I am going to administer competency assessment for Visual Graphic Design Institute. The qualification for Visual Graphic Design Institute is to develop designs for logo, develop designs for print media, develop designs for user interface, develop designs for product packaging, and develop design both and product window or display.
Tasks to be performed and the evidence to be collected.
The different tasks to be performed for Visual Graphic Design Institute is to develop design for user interface and to develop design for logo.
Assessment procedures to be undertaken.
We will collect evidences through demonstration, oral questioning, and written test. To determine your knowledge and skills for Visual Graphic Design Institute, the assessment method we will use will be written test, demonstration, and oral questioning. This assessment method can help to measure your underpinning knowledge and skills.
Needs of the candidates to be considered during the assessment.
For your personal needs, the lavatory is located at the end of the hallway, and you can also take your meal at our canteen. It is located at the lobby. However, during the assessment, you are not allowed to leave the premises of the assessment center.
Allowable or reasonable adjustments when applicable.
If you have difficulty understanding the given instructions, please do not hesitate to inform me because I am willing to translate it for you. If you have dilemma writing your answers, don't be shy because we can accept your answers verbally.
Do's and don'ts during the assessment.
If you have concerns, questions, or there is a need to clarify matter concerning the assessment, you may raise your hands because I am more than willing to assist you. But once the assessment has started, please refrain from asking questions because it is no longer allowed. During the assessment, if you have physical or any form of difficulties, do not hesitate to call my attention so that we can address it immediately.
Rights and appeal system.
case you have any questions regarding the assessment result, you have the right to appeal. You can submit your appeal to the TESDA Provincial Office where Assessment Center and the assessor are affiliated.
Issuance of national certificate or certificate of competency.
For the issuance of the national certificate, the AC manager shall inform you where you can claim your national certificate within 5 working days after the assessment.
Reassessment procedures.
After the assessment and you are found to be not yet competent, do not worry about it because you can be reassessed anytime at your own convenience in case the reassessment is full qualification. You have to undergo the whole assessment process. If you are found to be not competent in some unit of competencies, the reassessment shall focus in the unit of competencies where you are found to be not yet competent. Also, if you have failed 2 consecutive assessments, you will be advised to undergo a refresher course before applying for reassessment.
Occupational safety and health requirements.
During the actual assessment, please observe safety as you perform the different tasks. Make sure to check on your electrical equipment before unplugging it. Avoid pulling the cord as you unplug the equipment. Observe body mechanics when lifting heavy equipment to avoid back injuries. In case of accidents, please call my attention immediately so that we can provide you with first aid and should the need arise. Our first cabinet is located at the right side of the laundry workshop.
And confidentiality of assessment outcomes.
With regards to the result of your assessment, we observe strict confidentiality. This is to ensure your integrity. The result is made only available to authorized personnel and to the institution where you had your actual training. In relation to this, the assessment package is kept in the secure place to guarantee the integrity of the assessment package. May I ask all the candidates to refrain from giving away any form of information that took place during the assessment process.
Provide each candidate a copy of the specific instruction to the candidate.
If you don't have any questions or clarifications, then I am going to distribute the specific instructions. I may be able to translate it from English to your local dialect. If you need assistance, then I will be more willing to assist you.
The assessor explains and guides the candidates in interpreting the instruction and shall ensure that the candidates understand the contents of the instruction. Assign numbers to the candidates.
Now I will give to you your assigned number.
Instruct candidate number 1 to proceed to the assessment area while the other candidates stand by in the waiting area.
To the assessment area, and for the rest of the candidates, please remain. I will call you by your name. Thank you. This way, please.